everyone, and welcome back to another episode of A Sit Down with me, Shaughnessy. So on this episode, we are talking about self-care. Self-care is so important, you guys. We are literally being taught to go, but we're not being taught how to love ourselves, how to take care of ourselves, and how to check in with ourselves. Self-care is basically you taking the time out to take care of your mental, physical, and emotional well-being. And trust me, anyone and everybody needs some self-care time. So I have created 5 self-care habits that are going to change your life. And I know that they're going to really help you because they have really helped me. So the first thing that I do is I have to cleanse. I cannot even think about what's going on the inside of me when the outside of me looks crazy. So my house, doing day to day, going throughout the week, I throw clothes everywhere. I'm finding outfits. I'm doing makeup. The bathroom is not tip-top shape. I'm going in and out the shower. I'm just trying to get my life together throughout the week. And so by the end of the week, my house definitely suffers a lot. And so I like to just declutter, organize, do laundry, put aside a day throughout the week to make sure that those tasks are getting done. The second tip that I have for you guys is to declutter my mind. Now, this is not something that I do once a week or weekly. This is something that I try to do whenever I feel heavy, and so that changes, but at the very least I'm doing it once a week. And so for me, decluttering my mind is me getting alone, shutting the door, getting out a journal, getting out my Bible, and really just sitting there and asking myself some interesting questions. The questions vary, depending on how I feel, but I know that I need to declutter when I start to feel heavy, when I start to feel anxious, when I start to feel irritated and angry and agitated by everybody else. I know that it's not everybody else. It's that I haven't taken the time to do what I needed to do. And so I like to just get away and start to work on myself. So decluttering my mind really helps me to move forward, to move out of that space, to let go of those weights, and to get back to the best version of myself. So the next thing that I like to do is create an AM and a PM routine. And like I told you guys, I'm not a routine type of girl. I'm very go with the flow, especially when it comes to myself. But I've noticed that I need structure. So in the morning, I have started to 1, get up, make my bed, 2, pray, and 3, read 1 chapter of one of the books that I'm reading. I've started doing that outside on my patio. And so this routine has really helped me because when I first wake up, I'm not like a morning person. So doing this routine helps to awaken my mind, to help kind of like shake me out of whatever, grogginess that I'm in, and help me to be a little bit more focused throughout my day. So my PM routine is really similar. So basically, I do the same thing. I first relax, take a shower, wash my face, do all that so I feel good on the outside. And then I pray, I read a chapter of my book, and I kind of just unwind and unplug. Another thing that I like to do too is take out like some type of notepad and just write those last minute thoughts that are on my head. So like what I'm going to do tomorrow, what my day looks like, and having that physically out helps me in the morning to know what I'm going to do. And so that's what I have started to do, is create this AM and PM routine. I don't always get it right, you guys, but I always go back to it. I always, get up, shake it off if I missed a day, and get back to it. And that's how you start developing habits and routines. And it doesn't always happen right away, but it comes with consistency and just continuously saying, I want to do this, I'm going to do this. The next tip is to create newness. Creating newness in your routine in your life is really important because life can be really mundane, but adding new challenges, adding new habits can really help you to push yourself, to feel more confident, build self-confidence, and to also help you to start making a goal a reality. And so one thing that I've learned, one technique is called stacking. It's when you take a habit that you already have, an existing habit, and stack a new habit right behind it or before it. And so for an example, it could be as simple as, okay, wanting to floss. Okay, you know that you brush your teeth every day, so you would stack flossing right after brushing your teeth. And so this is a great way to help you to create newness in your life and to create new habits that you're actually going to be proud of. The next thing that is so simple, so easy, is to treat yourself. Structure is great. Being task oriented is great, but let's just be honest. Sometimes we just want to live life and be carefree and just do us. So treat yourself. Do something that is going to make you smile, that's going to make you happy, and that is going to add joy to your life. For me, it might be binge watching Girlfriends. It might be eating some ice cream, or it just might be me watching hair videos on YouTube for 2 hours. Whatever it is, do it. Don't overindulge it, and give yourself, a nice window of time, but just enjoy. Life is about not just work. It's not just about goals, but it's also about enjoyment. I'm going to leave you guys with this one scripture that I love. It basically says, "What is a man to gain the entire world and lose his soul?" And that's talking about salvation. So what is it to, have success, have accolades, but don't have salvation? And so I like to think about that too, as far as just life in general. What is it to have success, to have cars, to have things, to have accomplishments and accolades, but to hate the life that you have, or to be unhappy with the things that you have? I don't know about you, but I have gotten degrees, I have gotten awards, I have gotten recognition, and at the end of it, I was like, wow, like all that for this? All that energy and effort for this? And it was because I didn't really check in with myself and see if this was something that I wanted to do, something that I enjoyed doing, or was something that I was doing to receive attention, to receive hand claps, or to check a box. And so it's just so important for you to have self-care in your life, because at the end of everything that you do because you have to do it, or because it's a part of, work or family or whatever, you want to make sure that at the end of the day, you're happy with the life that you have. So what is a man to gain the entire world but lose himself, but lose his soul, but lose his foundation, but lose his happiness, but lose his joy? And so I encourage you guys to create your own self-care routine, your own self-care habits, so that you can have a life that you're not only successful in, but have joy and enjoyment in. So I want to thank you guys for watching another episode of the Sit Down with me, Shaughnessy. Make sure that you guys like, share, and subscribe to this channel, guys. I'm so happy to share life with you guys, and I hope you guys are inspired to take some time to love on yourself. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.